John Byrne with Poets and Quants. I'm back again at the CentreCourt London Festival, and we're out here again to play our game, Guess the School. Okay, this school happens to be a favorite of mine. Number one fact, the university itself that it's attached to is a UNESCO site, World Heritage UNESCO site. Now that is an incredibly remarkable distinction because there are very few places in the world that have that designation. Number two, The Economist has ranked this school number one for the best MBA experience in the world for the past 7 years in a row. Number three, the CEOs currently at Yeti, Save the Children, and Lending Tree, among many other high-profile companies and startups, are alums of the school. And number four and final fact, before you can guess, here it is. The school has more than 50 student clubs and an entirely student-centered culture where the students have great say in pretty much everything that goes on at the school. So let me give you 5 seconds. You guess what it is. And then I'm going to really tell you who it is and what it is. You're never going to guess this. No, you will. You got to guess this. This is so easy. Really, so easy. All right, I'm going to bring on the Director of Admissions and Financial Aid from this school, who you may know immediately, and then the whole game's going to be, over. But come on in here. This is Donna Clark. What school is it?
It's the Darden School at the University of Virginia.
Indeed. And those of you who may know Donna also know that she was head of admissions at Dartmouth Tuck for many years, one of my other favorite schools, in fact. So what makes Darden special?
I would say something that you emphasized already. There's such a huge emphasis on the quality of teaching and the educational experience at Darden, and that's reflected in so many of the rankings. So I'm really proud of how much emphasis is placed on that factor at Darden.
The truth is a lot of schools claim that they have good teaching, but in fact at many world-class universities the teaching is very uneven, and that's largely because so much emphasis is placed on research as opposed to teaching in the classroom. At Darden, teaching is number one, and if you look at research over the last quarter of the century, Darden has consistently been at the top of the ranks in teaching quality. What does that mean to the culture of the school and students' engagement with that culture?
Well, Darden's also a 100% case method school, and the students do over 500 cases a year, and I think it takes a certain type of faculty member to be able to sort of orchestrate those types of discussions. I think that the types of faculty members that are drawn to Darden are drawn to it because they love teaching and engaging with students, and you see a lot of engagement outside of the classroom. As well, we have a tradition of morning coffee at Darden where the entire community gathers together. They're very, very accessible, in terms of interaction, at lunchtime, open office hours, engagement in clubs. So it definitely is pervasive outside of the classroom as well.
Here's the other thing that you get in Charlottesville, Virginia, that you might not get in an urban school. You get a closeness to each other, students, as well as faculty and staff, that is almost like a family, an extended family, right?
It is. There's definitely really palpable school spirit at Darden and the University of Virginia. The facility's gorgeous. The faculty are number one. As you mentioned, there's over 50 clubs to be involved in. There is a very strong sense of community at Darden that I love.
Okay, Donna, what's the most exciting thing that's happened at Darden in the last 5 years?
I am a big fan of our new dean, Scott Beardsley, who came to Darden about 2.5 years ago. I think one of his goals among many things is to make Darden the most affordable top-tier business school. And so as a result, he and his advancement team have increased the philanthropy for scholarships by 717%. He talks a lot, he comes from a family of educators, so he talks a lot about education being the great equalizer and wanting Darden to have a lot more socioeconomic diversity. So it's really exciting for those of us who are part of it, to be part of the goal of being the most affordable top business school. So I'm personally really excited about that.
That's a lot of money that he's raised in a very short period
It's
of time.
incredible. And they're still out. I mean, I'm here in London, and 2 days ago, I got an email saying that there was an additional gift of $1.3 million for both first and second year scholarships. The week before, I got an email about some funding to provide resources for people who want to participate in our Darden Worldwide courses. So, I mean, it just is continuing to evolve, and it's a great tool in attracting top talent.
Now, you're through your first 2 rounds, but you have round 3 coming up.
Yes.
The conventional wisdom on round 3 is don't apply because you have only a little chance of getting in. What's your advice?
Well, we wouldn't have round 3 unless we were going to admit people, and one of the reasons I'm here in London is because we definitely want geographic diversity at Darden and would love to see more applicants from the UK and Europe applying in round 3, but we have round 3 for a reason, and that is to admit students. So while it is a little bit more competitive in round 3 than round 1 and 2, if it's the right round for an applicant and their application is going to be stronger, it's better to apply in round 3 and have a strong application than apply early or prematurely.
And your round 3 deadline is when?
April 3rd.
April 3rd. So you still have a full month to get it together.
We're done.
And if you in fact already have a GMAT or a GRE score, you can make this happen.
For sure. And even if you haven't, I mean, a month, if you've done some prep work, is enough time to prepare. And as you know, I am a big believer in looking at academic credentials holistically. So the GMAT and GRE can be one indication that somebody is prepared for Darden, but we also would take into consideration whether they have a CPA or a CFA or have done a course like HBX Core or relevant classes. So it's not exclusively about the GMAT score at Darden.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Okay, last shot. What's your advice to an applicant?
Visit schools. There's nothing that replicates getting on a campus and seeing the facilities and interacting with the people and that sort of intangible feeling that you get when you visit a school. I mean, my best advice would be invest in school visits. Even if you're here, in Europe, go and visit. There's nothing that replicates what you're going to learn than a school visit.
And when you go to Charlottesville, you're going to find there's great food.
Yes.
It's a great environment. The campus is one of a kind, a Jeffersonian campus, literally built and designed by Thomas Jefferson. It's a great place to spend 2 years.
It is. We're really proud of, the history in the area. There's a lot of wineries, as you mentioned. It's a foodie town for sure. Rand McNally recently ranked it the #1 foodie town in the country. Just so much to do there with the John Paul Jones Arena and the concerts it brings in, Fridays after 5 on the downtown mall. Charlottesville's definitely a destination, and if people are going to come visit, I would tack on a weekend and go to the Blue Ridge Mountains or Shenandoah National Park. It's just a great place to live and go to school.
Or Monticello, Thomas Jefferson's home.
That's right. Well, we've been. Exactly. How did I forget Monticello? Absolutely.
All right, Donna, thank you so much.
Thank you, John.
And thank you for listening. So, the school is UVA Darden. Good bet. Thanks.